Ellzey.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you, Jody, for holding this press conference, and the men behind me who are standing tall in supporting Governor Abbott and the people of Texas in their efforts to stem what's occurring at the border every day. I'd like to thank the people of Texas for spending $9 billion. $9 billion by the people of Texas to try to stem this flow. To the DPS troopers who are down there every day, the National Guard, and Customs and Border Patrol, who are on the front lines of this issue every day. Over the last couple of years, we've talked about millions of people coming across this border. What I think we should now concentrate on is thousands, particularly 85,000. 85,000 children who have come across our border in the last 2.5 years are unaccounted for. Unaccounted for. 85,000 children. Everybody you see behind me is a husband and a father who would do nothing, who would do anything to take care of their kids. This is a tragedy of the highest proportions, and on a moral basis alone, how is it that we're not saying today, we're not going to let this pass anymore? Why are we not hearing this from the other side of the aisle? As a husband and a father, I can tell you I would do anything for my kids. We did just see Sound of Freedom. The Speaker of the House showed it here in Cannon Office Building. A lot of people showed up, and that movie was made 5 years ago. The truth is it's happening every day, and the fastest growing organized crime is the trafficking of children for the sex trade. That is modern day human slavery, and it's the most vile evil that any man can do in this world. So from that basis alone, why are we not stopping this? We can talk about millions all day long. We can talk about terrorists crossing that border all day long. But as I look out in this crowd and I see husbands and fathers, I know you feel the same. Do not discount the 85,000 unaccounted for children in this country. Now I'm going to throw another number at you. We had a brief from the DEA administrator 2 days ago. She said we're going to lose 110,000 Americans this year to drug overdose and fentanyl poisoning. I make the distinction because one pill of fentanyl can kill. All those chemicals are being brought over here by the Chinese. They know about it, and they're being manufactured by the cartels, who are in control of everything that occurs on the border. In 3.5 years of war, we lost 418,000 Americans in World War II. That's 305 every day. At 110,000 Americans this year, we're going to lose 300 a day in our bedrooms and our backyards to overdose and fentanyl. We talk about invasion all day long of millions of people, but if we're losing wartime numbers being killed by the cartels and the CCP, I ask you, what is the definition of war? And we're not doing anything about it. We're losing our welders, our first responders, our military members, people who should be getting married and having children and starting families to this war. It is a war on drugs. We need to pay more attention to it, because this year we will surpass the number lost in World War II to deaths from overdose over the last 4 years. It's time this comes to a screeching halt. This is a humanitarian issue. This isn't Republican or Democrat. There is evil in the world, and we must push back against it. And now is the time. I'm asking for everybody to join in this, Republican or Democrat, it doesn't matter. This humanitarian issue must come to a screeching halt. So thank you very much for your time today. Now I'll pass it on to Representative Michael Cloud.